Okay.
Can you sign it after class?
I said I will not. I told it loud and clear that I will not sign. My job is not to sign the homework. My job is to make sure that everybody learns, and I keep doing the checks required to ensure that you are actually learning. So I will figure out how effectively I can ensure that. Okay? Don't force me to do that.
Can
Yeah?
we take a picture after class?
If you want to,
Oh, maybe.
what do you want to do with chair?
Our dad broke a leg. We didn't break it. We didn't
Okay,
break it.
okay, let's
Wait,
okay.
wait, let's not
Can we focus on the class for now? If you want to take your chair back with you, take it. It's okay. Let's focus on maths. Yeah.
No, I didn't want Poli's signature for homework. I just wanted a signature in general.
Yeah.
I'm not the president of this country, right? My signature has no value. It's okay. All right. So come back to the class. Everybody, including Myra, Advik, everybody. I would not love repeating myself again and again.
What if it's math?
What is that?
What if it's math?
I said I would not love repeating myself again and again for same nonsensical stuff.
Okay.
So please don't force me to do that, okay? Every stupid thing is getting recorded here. And if anybody's parents want to see the video, this is what they'll get to see. Don't do that, okay? Salini, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
What are we gonna do today?
is that question important? Keep quiet. You guys are making me say things which I don't like. I don't know how you feel, but I feel very disrespectful when I have to say something to somebody like this. And you guys are forcing me to do that always. Maybe you will enjoy getting scoldings over and over again. That's not good. Okay, alright. So let's focus on the class. Let's focus on the class. What is that we are going to learn today? Remember, any answer that you guys give me right now, that is just for the sake of,
We'll give you a point.
yeah, you'll get a point. And I am planning to go, after the class, I'll go to Walmart and buy a notebook where anybody accumulates more than 20 points, I'll have to call the parents.
Totally?
Yeah. Once anybody accumulates more than 20 points, be it in one class or multiple class, doesn't matter. I'll have to call the parents, say that, okay, your kid is not paying attention, disturbing the class, and that is not good for everybody.
Will we start all the points after somebody gets 20?
Do you want to get 20 first, and then we'll talk about the logic that will be applied after that?
was just a-
Again, those are the things that disturbs the class, okay? So don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. I'm making sure I'm putting everybody's name here. We have how many? 6 kids, okay? Everybody's name is here. Uh-huh. Again, don't trigger unwanted discussion when it's not needed, okay? My question was, what are we going to learn today?
Basic algebra.
No.
What is...
Basic algebra.
No, we can learn basic algebra, complex algebra, but what exactly in that is bothering you? Which if I teach, that will help. What is that?
Geometry.
No, let him finish first. Geometry we have done quite a lot actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wait. Let him finish. So you said basic algebra. What do you want to learn in basic algebra? Be clear. Okay, think about it. I'll come back to you.
Like taxes, like how much percentage it adds to.
Like interest?
Yes.
That we'll do once we are much more thorough with percentages. Okay, that's more important. Okay.
Like you can do basic algebraic expression like variables and like those equations with variables. You can see like
Don't rush. You'll get to level 2 and then you'll learn a lot of things. This is for level 1 right now. We are just trying to conclude that. Huh?
do I get a point?
Not really. I'm just telling you that there are things that you'll learn at a certain age.
So then can we
Okay.
explain that
Okay.
for
Now you have to
everyone?
stop. Everybody else is there in the class. Everybody has to make it to the class.
So for basic
What is that?
Like 26 plus 27, like plus 6.
Myra, you stop drawing first. You stop drawing right away. I told you so many times, right? Don't keep repeating it. Yes, Salni. Everybody is in the class. Yes, Salni, please.
Sir,
Yeah.
what about we do
Be louder.
the tables first?
Tables we'll check in the next class, okay? Because I want to give you guys at least 1 week's time before we come back on that, okay? So that's why I'm not doing tables today. Otherwise, no, every class will end up doing only tables. That will not be good. Yeah. So think of a topic if you want. Some kids are saying basic algebra. That is one point I'm taking. Some kids were saying that they want to do taxes, interest and all that. I said that comes after percentage. So I want to make sure that everybody understands percentages pretty well before. We did. But these are so relatable that you cannot do taxes without being 100% sure about the percentages, right?
Like we learn about percentages. Can we learn about the financial literacies?
Financial literacy, we have done that, so we can do that again. But today I'm just trying to make sure that before we go to that, some of the basics are revised, okay? And then there are some kids who will go to level 2, then they will have different things to focus on. We'll focus on what we have to do as part of level 1 here, okay? We'll come to that. So we'll yeah.
So I was thinking we can do like mostly like geometry with the triangle, like seeing like.
No, I just asked you, tell me what topics you want to learn. You just tell me what you want to learn. You don't say, okay, we can do, no, not we, you want to learn something.
Normally we can do like arithmetic problems, like mental math.
Okay, now you have exhausted your limit for all the options that you could give. I would request you to just stay there. Now I'll pick up a topic and teach something. Yeah.
So how are percentages related to taxes?
Yeah, tax is always percentage of your.
Interest, like in the money,
Uh,
or like how much we got.
Allow me to teach you guys. Otherwise, you guys can learn without coming here. Okay. Simple response to that is taxes are certain percentage of your income. Always. Okay. Not everybody gives absolute value. I might be giving $2,000 per month as a tax. Some people might be giving $800 as a tax. Somebody might be giving $500 as a tax. Okay? So,
It's a question about what you said. So is it like the more higher paid job you get, the more higher tax
you know the
get?
answer already. So, let's not waste everybody's time. You know that? We'll come to that. Okay? Now, we have talked about financial literacy in the past. I just don't want to repeat that one. Let's look at some of the basic concepts of percentages, and then if time permits, we'll touch upon the financial literacy also one more time. Okay?
Wait, so remember percentages?
We'll try relating that. Just please hold on now. Just please hold on now. I don't want to give one child the entire class to talk and nobody else will learn anything in the class. Yes, Salmi, you want to say something?
What about the fractions?
Fractions we did in the last class. Last but last.
Oh yeah.
So so now the thing for you guys, okay? I don't mind teaching the same thing again and again, but the only problem with that is every time we learn something that we have already learned in the past, we end up using the time for the same thing, which is not very productive. So if we have had a class before and you want to learn that, what you can do is just go to the video, take out some notes and see if you are clear about the concepts. If you're not, obviously I'm there. I mean, I don't mind teaching you guys same thing again and again, but since there's a reusable video already uploaded, you can look at that and see if that helps. So that we can use our time more effectively. But yeah, in case if you go through the video and you are still having doubt, trust me, you can always ask. Okay? Now all the options are exhausted. I heard everybody, and we'll learn something that we can relate to some other topics also. So today we are going to talk about percentage, and there's nobody is going to get a trophy out of this whole learning experience, okay? So stop jumping or making noise like yay. That yay thing is not needed, and don't do things which are not needed. I don't like them. You certainly need to be respectful or mindful of the time that everybody is spending in the class. If one person makes hands down, I'm not going to listen to you. You have exhausted your limits. Okay? I will not listen to you, please.
Learning percentage.
Yes. We are learning percentage. I've written here. We'll talk about percentage. We'll learn basic algebra also. We'll see where you guys have doubt, and if time permits, we will look at some of the financial literacy as well. But then that only can happen if you guys let me use the time effectively. If you keep asking questions, we are not here in the park doing gossip. Okay? Now, percentage. Okay, let's start with Kavyan. So Kavyan, you said basic algebra. When you say basic algebra, we talked about the order of operation in the last class yesterday. That part is clear? Yeah? Okay. What else in the basic algebra you think I should repeat? Okay, I'll tell something that could be useful to the point that Arav was making, okay? He was talking about the equations and all. So let me give you guys one clue, okay? We'll not go much deeper into it because I don't want everybody level 1 to struggle with that. Once you guys go to level 2 class, I'll go into much more depth for that one, okay? But basic algebra, so solely we talked about the basic operation, how do we go about breaking the bracket first, then we go multiplication, division, then we do addition, subtraction and all, right? That part here clear? Shalini? Yeah, okay. Now, we are trying to see what else do we know or need to know for basic algebra, okay? So, there's nothing that I can start with right now. What I want to do is couple of things. First of all, is everybody clear about the number system, numbers, the different number types?
Yes.
Everybody? Let me check with Arav. No, wait. Arav, what is difference between a whole number and an integer?
So basically, an integer will be like a negative of 0, and then whole numbers will be at least above. It will at least be like greater than 0, because see, an integer is something that like.
I'll have to stop you there. This is where the extra talks makes it less productive. Okay, I want you guys to see, now you guys are growing up. I want you guys to think before you say something. Okay, you want to say something?
What do you mean by numbers? Like we know numbers, but like what do you mean by like doing that?
I got a productive way to explain it.
What? Wait. You're not the only one in the class. Make sure everybody is giving attention. When you say, do you know about the different types of numbers? That was a simple question. Okay, huh? Feed down, better. There's a decorum that you have to maintain in the class. You know what is a decorum? You know what is the meaning of decorum of a class? Decorum means?
Dec means 10. It's like a limit.
That in a very crude terms, it's called discipline. Okay?
Or self-discipline.
This is not the way you sit in the class. Certainly not the way you sit in the class. And you guys do everything possible to get me upset in the worst possible way. Not because I love shouting at kids. I'm having a hard time making you guys understand the basics. Yeah? For everybody. If I have to say somebody, okay, don't keep raising your hand all the time, in 2 minutes. That is also not a good thing. Learn something better, that will help you. When you grow up, you'll have a lot more responsibility on your shoulders. Learn something, make your time to learn something, okay? Okay, now, coming back to the point. You guys have made me also unproductive now. I'm thinking what I was doing. So I was talking about number system, okay? So I was saying, what are different types of numbers? That was my question. And I have tried my level best. You stop drawing. Stop drawing right away. So I've explained you guys the most simple way. What different types of numbers? One is called natural number, one is called whole number, one is called integers. When I asked you guys, again Arav, now you start thinking, trust me, if you have to give an answer in 2 lines, if you tell one paragraph, teacher will not have the patience to, please hands down beta, please. Teacher will not have patience to read that and you might get a negative mark for that. That's why I'm saying, please be very careful with what you say and be thoughtful as well. If I say natural numbers, very simple, all positive numbers are called natural numbers. What is the big deal? It's a 1-line answer. And if you have to say whole number, you'll say all natural numbers included 0 makes it a whole number. Very simple. You are teaching me the entire gamut of things which is, now you laugh also. You laugh in the class and people will laugh at you in future. You add negatives to it, this list becomes a integer. That's it. Very simple. Math is the most transparent language subject that you can learn. You don't have to complicate it. Natural number is all positives, included 0 makes it whole number, include negatives, that makes it integer. Very simple. And to be able to give this kind of a point blank answer, you would need to think. That's why I asked you guys that if you think and talk, you will give more meaningful answers. If you just talk, that is like, if you remember tag, you're jumping here, you're not analyzing what you're saying. Yeah? Be it a response in the class, be it a response in the examination hall. This is a very important part. Yeah? Please start practicing before it gets late. See, you guys make so much noise that my brain stopped working now. You create so much disturbance that I get distracted, okay? And for anything to be productive, you have to stay focused, okay? Allow me to stay focused, okay? Now, so number system. Salmi, are you clear about the number system part? The 3 different types of numbers that I talked about? Whole number, integers and natural numbers. Are you clear?
I don't think I am.
Okay, now I'll just repeat one last time, okay? Have you seen something called a number line? Where you have a 0 in the middle and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then you have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, so on and so forth. Have you seen this one before, Salini? A number line? Okay. I'm sorry?
I know these numbers, negative numbers.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, all the positive numbers, excluding 0. So if you start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go on till how far you want to go, that is called natural numbers. These are the most natural numbers that we deal with. You don't deal with -5 every day. You deal with 4, 5, 6. Yeah. You'll not tell your parents, okay, give me -$2. You will say, give me $2 as my pocket money. Yeah. So those are natural numbers. The numbers that we use naturally. Okay. Now, in that list of natural numbers, 1 to infinity, whatever, if you include 0 also, that makes it whole number. Okay. So in this number line, all the positives here to here, that is natural number. 0 included becomes whole number. And everything included, positive, negative, 0 is integer. Clear? Is this clear, Shivani? Salni? Yeah, okay. So these are different number types. We can talk about fractions and decimals also. We are not doing that right now, just to stay focused. Okay. So this is the number thing. Now, let's look at the percentage part of it. You were saying something. I stopped you because I was explaining something to her. You remember what you were asking?
Integer number.
Leave it. Leave it. If it was not important, that's how you forget. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's go to percentage. What is a percentage? Give me a smartest and shortest answer. Three words.
Wait, what's the question?
What is a
Same
percentage?
as decimal and percentage. It is like
Okay, no, done. Three words is what I have given you.
a decimal and a fraction.
Okay, no. Anybody else?
Out of 100.
Out of 100. That is one answer. Okay.
That was that.
Same thing? Okay. Okay, yes, tell me. What is a percentage?
In the word that
Uh-huh.
says percentage,
Uh-huh.
it says the name percent.
Percent.
The cent means 100 and the per means like
Per. Per means per. Yeah? Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
It's just like per 100.
Per 100. Yeah. So this is what I wanted to know from you guys. Very simple. Keep things simple, it will be easy to remember. Okay? Per 100, per out of 100, that is what it is. Somebody says 20%.
20 out of 100. 20%. And as Salni was saying, cent is nothing but
Century, 100. 20 per 100. That's what it is. Yeah? Any doubt? Any doubt, Ishan? Where are you guys? Are you in the class or somewhere else? Thinking about birthday party?
Maybe my birthday party only happened.
Okay. No, so
Maybe
20. What is that?
I can't see.
So you have to move. So you are sitting in a place where you cannot see. Come this side. Move and come this side. We have enough space there, but you still are in a place where you cannot see. So then you'll not be able to see. Even if you are able to see, then you are kind of not giving answer. Then if you are staying in that place, you'll not be able to see. Okay, come this side. Otherwise.
I can see here.
Okay. So see, pay attention and answer when I ask. Okay. Percent. Any percent is percent. Cent stands for century or 100. Like Goshika or Salini said, percent means per 100 or out of 100. That's how you have to read it. It is not math, this is English, kids, okay? Now, 20%. 20% of something. This is not math, this is English, okay? Like when you drive, what do you say? 70 miles per hour. Miles per hour. See, this is per. This is symbol for per. This is a little straight. This was tilted, I am making it straight. 20 per 100. 20% of a number. So if you have to find out percentage of any number, like you guys would have seen, I was teaching percentage to the elder kids also. They are level 3, right? When you guys entered.
Yeah, you were teaching them about like
It's
when
a
I
sound.
heard it was like 10% of videos.
What is that?
What I heard you teaching them was like 10% of videos.
So that, I mean, again, I was saying, what I'm saying is I was teaching them percentage. Now, if you learn percentage well now, it will help you with level 2, level 3, SAT exam, everything. Percentage is one of the building block of math. So you have, I mean, no matter how many times you have studied this, but you need to be very thorough with the concepts, okay? That's what I would want you to. So now look at this, okay? After this class, if any of you forget about percentage, it will be a social crime, okay? Because I'm saying that percent. Okay. Percent. If I say 10% of something, let's say 10% of 50, you have to find out. You don't have to do math. What you have to do, Kavyan, here? If you have to do 10% of 50, what will you do? 10% of. This multiplication is also called off. You can read this as off. 10% of 50. And then you do the math, whatever you want to do. I don't need the answer.
No, no, yeah.
I don't need the answer. You know.
The answer.
Huh?
So if you do it easy way, could you just put like, so you do x by 100 times y, so you put x as the percentage and y.
Is that easy way?
It's just a formula.
So I'm saying, see, I'm giving you a story. Story is easy to remember. Formula you might forget.
And you
So-
also reduce it.
Okay. Now stop there. Stop there. You will have to showcase all your skills and knowledge in level 2. Okay. Hold it for this. There's a lot more that you. Huh? You can calculate it. I mean, see this. Why would you want to waste your time? 10% of 50. Are you going to achieve something out of this whole exercise? You guys have done this enough. I'm not doing that right now. This is nothing but a tic-tac-toe. Yeah? Like I always say, 10 into 50 is like what? 5 into 10. 100 I can write as 10 into 10. And you have 2 tens in the numerator, 2 in the denominator. You knock them off. So, I would trust you guys for doing this part. Okay? I'm not worrying about this. What I'm telling you is, percent has to be understood like English. Okay? So, Salini, are you with me so far? Can you?
Yes.
So, if you have to write 20% of, if you have to find out 20% of 75, how will you do that? Can you write it for me? Can you write it for me? Do you have to solve? I just want Salvi to write it for me, and Kavyan also. Can you write 20% of 75?
Wait, instead of doing algebra, because we done in the past,
No, you are just asking for sake of asking. Stop it there. Can you write 20% of 75?
What was this?
20% of 75. Don't do that. 20% of 75. Just write the equation. I want to know, I want to hear it. How did you write and what did you write? I don't want you to calculate. 20% of 75. Advik. Did you write, Salini? Did you write, Ishan? 20% of 75. What did you write?
I'm still working it out.
There's nothing to work out. 20% of 75. 30% of 75. So this is why. See, I said 20% of 75. This is how you write?
This is how I work it.
I did it.
Yeah, I'll come to you, Salini. I said, see, if you write this one, what is that calculation you will do? 20% of 75. This is what? This is a sentence that I have repeated at least 20 times by now. If you watch the video, you will hear it so many times that it gets annoying after a point. So if you write that, then you would know what calculation you have to do. Whatever you had written, that would not help you much. Okay, 20% of 75. Wonderful. Very nice, Salini. I don't know why I've started calling Salini as Shivani all the time. I have to find out.
It's called Sivani.
Yeah, I have to find out the reason for that.
I'm your therapist.
I don't need that. Okay, everybody, back to the class. So, Salini wrote it correctly.
I wrote it correctly.
I did not ask you guys. I was assuming that you guys will know it correctly. Kavyan and Ishan, you were not paying attention what I was doing. And then you have all the reasons to complain about. We will talk about percentage today. Tomorrow you will not practice. Again we will talk about percentage day after tomorrow. We will keep on doing it. And that is not good for anybody. I will make a lot of money by teaching the same thing 100 times. But then, would that help you? Probably not. Yeah? Alright. Okay. Alright. So this one you guys got it now. Now, if I give you a number, let's say 15, okay?
Okay.
And tell you 15 is what percentage of 45? Myra?
Wait, is 15 900 or
Wait, I'm not talking to you right now. If I have to repeat myself, keep on repeating myself, I don't like it, okay? Beat anybody in the class. If I have to repeat for explaining you as something, that still makes sense. That effort is worth doing that. But if I have to keep on telling you guys who are claiming to be, ready for middle school and still, I have to keep on telling or teaching you guys like I have to do it with toddlers, it's a shame. Trust me. For each one of you, with whomever I have been repeating myself, it's a true shame. Okay? I hope you guys don't like that statement. Okay. Coming back to the question. The question was, if you have to find out any number is what percentage of other number. Any number is what percentage of another number. Let's say my age is, let's say 45 or 48, and one of you are, let's say 11-year-old. So you will say, okay, fine. 11 is what percentage of 48? How will you find it out? Is 11 50%? Is 11 25%? 11 80%? How much is that?
It will be 150 because it's in the 15 times table.
That's why I say, don't jump to N. Make sure you are paying attention to A. And that is what your name starts with. I want you to use that. Okay.
Never mind. I'll say 25%, but I realize
Math is the only subject where you don't have to guess. You don't have to trust your teacher either. You have to do it. So if you do it, then you will know what it is. My question was, again I'm repeating, 11 is what percentage of 48? How will you find out? How? I just want the process part of it. No. Yes, Salni?
I said put in the subtraction and put wait, I messed up.
Okay. So, see, I'm just asking you guys, I have two numbers. I have 11 and I have 48. 11 happens to be Myra's age in few months from now, and I am 48 already. So, I'm saying Myra's age is what percentage of my age? That's the question I asked.
1 by 48.
I said what percentage? You have to tell me the percentage. 11 and 48, is that your answer? I mean, could be.
1 by 48.
11 by 48. That is, okay, I got one answer. 11 by 48.
What could it be 48 by 100 times 11?
48 by 100 times 48 by 100 times 11. Is that one answer you're giving? Okay, how about you? Saying something? No? Any guess? Yeah. Yes, Ali. Tell me.
I'm 37.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, it's 11 by 48. It's 11 by 100 by 48 times 40. Not now. I messed
I
it
think
up.
it's
Say one last time and then make no
11
such
by
chance.
100 times 48.
11 by 100 Times 48. Okay, this is, I am treating this as an answer and you have no other option to give me another answer. If you do so, I have to put a point here. You don't know? Same thing as Alvin. You have to give your answer. Is it 11 by 48? Is it 11 by 48 or 48 by 11? Whatever the number. Same as Alvin. We are not doing copy paste here. You don't know. Okay. This is not a class for doing gossip. Remember that. Same thing for you also, Advik. No, I'm being serious. Okay. Yeah. 11 by 100 times 48, okay? One last attempt. Huh? Okay, same thing. Okay. Shalini, one last attempt.
I think it is 11 by 100 multiplied by
48.
48.
Okay. So I got that answer, I got this answer, and I am very happy to say that all the answers are wrong. All the answers are wrong.
Very happy. How's that happy?
Okay, so because that gives me a chance to teach you guys something. So stop doing drama, let's focus on learning.
Wait, was it 48 by 100 times 100?
I said everything is wrong.
Oh.
All the answers I got from you guys, it was wrong. That's why I have to explain that again. Even if you know it now, you were wrong 2 times. Exam doesn't give you. That's what I'm doing now. I think so. Okay. You would not remember because if you keep gossiping, you keep making friends in the class.
I
Now, you also did all that you had to do, and you were wrong. I'm very happy that everybody was wrong. Yeah. Okay. Now coming back to this one. 11 is what percentage of 48? That's a simple question we have for ourselves. Yeah. Let's say 11 is x percent of 48, and if we find out what is x, we'll be able to get the answer. Yeah. Everybody with me? Everybody with me so far? 11 is what percent of 48? That's the question. I'm saying, okay, I got the answer. 11 is x percent of 48. Okay. Now, so 11 is x percent of 48. Yeah. We know that, let's say we were saying 20% of something. This is how we calculated. Now we have x percent of 48. So x percent of 48 is what? 11. Okay. Now stop jumping. Pay attention. Stop jumping. Pay attention. That is what will make you learn. Now from here, I am trying to find out what is x. What I have to do? This goes that side, this also goes this side, after the equal to sign. Is that doing any damage? No? No? Okay, so I have got this. So suddenly you saw what I was doing, right? 11 is what percent of 48? Okay, I said I got the answer. I said 11 is x percent of 48. Okay? 11 is x percent of 48. I'm repeating myself. I'm just talking in English. Okay? I'm not doing any math so far. 11 is x percent of 48. And I know that if I have to find certain percentage of a number, I'll say x percent of 48 is equal to 11. Whatever I'm saying in English, I'm just converting that into a mathematical expression here. So my expression is this. X percent of 48 equals 11. Now here, apart from tic-tac-toe that you guys have learned, there's one more thing that you can probably learn if I have not told you guys before. That if you make these numbers cross this equal to sign, everybody Here. When your mouth works, ear doesn't. So only one has to work at a time. Okay. So if I have to cross, see, what I have to do is, I have to find out x equals to something. And that's what my answer would be. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to isolate x. I'm trying to put x on one side of equal to and everything else on the other side of equal to. You stop jumping, Araf. You literally stop jumping. Okay? Now, with this one, I'm trying to get everything to one side and leave x on this side. That means I have to move this guy here, to move this guy also here. How? Let's do step by step. Let's move one number. Okay? Let's say get 100 to this side. If I have to keep, there are two ways of doing it. Okay? You multiply by 100 on this side and this side, that is one. Or if I don't want to make it look clumsy, I will just do it this way. This moves in this direction. If something in the numerator comes down, if something in the denominator goes up. That is one way of doing it. You guys also might be knowing that, okay, you can multiply 100 by 100 this side and also this side. So this 100 gets knocked off, you have only 100 here. That is one way. Or if I don't want to make it look clumsy, I use this cross. Whenever, I'm sorry?
I don't get it.
I'm sorry?
You don't get the cross. So he's saying that remember when you move so that it becomes negative, so numbers that you can do positive.
So, okay, so another theoretical answer for that is, if
You can multiply.
I'll go step by step, I'm not jumping, I'll not give a story here. See, you know that if you change, let's say, multiplication, if that goes to other side of equal to, that becomes division, or vice versa. Plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, meaning whatever you're adding, that becomes subtraction if you make it cross. So plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, multiplication becomes division, division becomes multiplication.
You're switching the operation.
Yeah, when you make something cross the equal to sign,
It's like flipping.
flipping. Yeah. So same thing here. See, this was multiplication. If you make it cross this side, it will come as a denominator because the numerator here. Multiplication became division. Here it was division. You are dividing this by 100. If you make this guy cross, it becomes multiplication. Division became multiplication. So that's why I was saying that it literally crosses. Only with respect to multiplication division, not with the addition subtraction. Yeah, sure. Okay. So simple thing that you would remember is, if I have something like this, x by 100 into 48 equals 11. So if I have to make this guy cross equal to sign, this will go up, this comes down. It goes like this. Okay?
Oh, like an X.
Yeah, like an axe. So what I'm doing is I'm moving everything in one shot. This 100 will go up. This 48 will come down. So the answer that you gave was 11 by 48. That would have given me a decimal, not a percentage. And the answer that everybody else gave me was 48 into 100 by 11. That was also not correct. Okay? So that is why I knew that you guys are making guess.
It was close though.
Yeah.
In this case, would 48 by 11 be?
No, not at all. Not, see,
Something that
I am just telling you guys, I'm just telling you guys how this arrived. Now, what is the conclusion that you can draw from this?
We went
The
back to
number,
six.
the number that you want to find the percentage for against the other number, you have to put the number, let's say, 12 is what percentage of 36? 12 is what percentage of 36? And put 100 here, that's it. if you have to find out 7 is what percentage of 35, 7 is what percentage of 35, just put 7 by 35 and then multiply by 100.
What is that?
And how?
20%.
That doesn't matter, I don't care. Now, answer I don't care about, right? I mean, I've told you guys. Because I know, if you know the process, you can solve hundreds of problems. If you memorize 2 answers, you're only limited to those questions. That's it. Yeah? So, for me, knowing the process, knowing the concepts is more important. That's why I keep saying myself, keep repeating myself saying that I hate answers. I love process. If you tell me, yeah. I have put some chits there for percentage also in the bathroom.
What?
See, if there are some notebook A4 sheets where I have explained percentage in the bathroom also.
Okay.
You can get that. He just understood that by going there.
It's like if you like the process, doesn't the process makes you get the answer?
Oh, Mr. Kumar,
So
I
you
learned what I
technically-
learned. We all learn from our mistakes.
No, so that's okay. Learn from the
If you
mistakes.
want the process makes you get the answer. So technically you like the answers.
Process gives you the answer. So you have to know. If you know that, you get the chicken from the egg. So it's better to get the egg so that you can have chicken in future. If you are focusing on only chicken, then only one chicken is what you know.
But the chicken also makes eggs. Yeah.
Depends.
But
Depends.
didn't the chicken come from